Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not? 3 more days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 3 more days to Halloween, Silver Salt Rock. That's right, Halloween 3. I've done Halloween 1, Halloween 2, why not this one? And I don't know I'm offending this film because it's now a total classic, but I'm going to offend what it was back in the day. Because the success of Halloween and Halloween 2, and thus at the time, John Carpenter also decided to do a third one. But at the time, he ended it beautiful. Michael Mathers got blown up. He was burnt up. He was brown bread. Donald Pleasant said bye-bye. And he self-sacrificed himself. And that's, believe it or not, was how John Carpenter wanted it. He wanted it that way. But because money talked, he decided to do a third one. But he didn't want to go with the slasher fades. People said it was a mistake, blah, blah, blah. At the time, they overpaid slasher films. They did. 81, they made loads. 82, they had the third Friday the 13th in 3D. And all the other slasher films. Slasher films was going to loads, and I mean loads of slasher films. So, at the time, Don Carpenter decided to do something different. He wanted to go more into horror, supernatural, a little bit of sci-fi, but not as much. Say a bit of fantasy, and make it a different Halloween gnome. And if this was a big hit, it would do it if they made more, because money talks on that, and there's many. And there's a part of me what, even though I like Halloween 4, the return of Michael Mathers, there's a bit of me that would have loved to have seen what happened if this was a success. Now the funny thing is, as we all know, 1982, there's no such thing in the internet. No such thing as in Facebook. No such thing in that technology. Even though they had TV spots and trailers and everything, you could tell straight away that there was going to be no Michael Mathers. The trailer even said that. Season of the Ritz, where was Michael Mathers' name? None. There was none. But people wins, they fired the fucking myth because Michael Mathers wasn't in it. So the idea was John Carpenter's your supernatural haunted house, which that's what he's going to do. That was a bit it. Got stabbed and the rest is history. But I like this film. I like it. I like the fact it was different because after Halloween 4, to me, all the other Halloween films, this is my opinion, right? We can have a tea, we can disagree, but it's my opinion. But to me, all the other ones sucks ass. They sucks ass. There's not been a good Halloween film after 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of the fourth one, all the rest, and I'll even admit why, I thought sucked assholes. And let's go with the bloody film. So you get a day opening, very similar to the other two. This is a different film, so you're not going to get but you do get a good theme to it. And I like the fact, it's early 80s, you get the early computer logo with a pumpkin and it fastest. You get a bit of fault light, which you would never get away with nowadays because of epilepsy. Don't forget, like poltergeist, different era, different gnome. And they weren't very sure on epilepsy back then. So you've got one guy, he's running along, and you're thinking, what the fuck is his problem? And I like the fact you have to month every 2 minutes, and you've got these die, right? And he's wrestling this die, he's getting him by the neck, he rams a car, lucky escape, and kills him. And he meets the die halfway, he gets an ambulance, and then you get our main star being Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks. He was in the original Lethal Weapon film, he was in the original Maniac Cop, been in loads of films. Night of the Cheats, he was also in that. Been in loads of films, and I mean bloody loads. So he plays a doctor, and you think the guy what got out of Dodge is going to be alive. He's going to be one of the main characters. Long but old, he gets killed. The guy, suit, tie, looks more like a businessman. Stouts his eyeballs out and pulls his face out. And for the error, for the rating, I'm surprised how firing and how bloodthirsty this fucking film is and how ballsy it is. So he kills him. It's a bit graphic, a bit brutal. And for some reason, he gets to the car, the one which killed our mate, puts oil on himself and blows himself up. Then you get the daughter of the guy that got killed, and you get an ad all the way through it. And this ad has been one of the most annoying ads, but one taxes on. You can't sink into it like I just did. So you get one more day to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. And even John Ants, that main man, gets sick of hearing it. He turns around and says, go to the next station. I'll turn it over and this to this guy in the bar. It's quite funny seeing that there. Because he says to him, where's your Halloween spirit? None. No, I only say that on Christmas Day, mate. But I kind of like that scene, you know what I mean? Just a little nods. And then she comes in and he's kind of curious of how this guy got killed. How a guy looks like a businessman killed him. And before he got killed, there's a scene where he says, they're coming to get us. So it's just a bit of investigating and goes to this town and you meet this old guy who runs this silver what mast. And you think you've seen him before. Think of the one that built the boss in Robotop, and I remember right there, it was also in Robotop 2 as the main boss. You know, where you see Company. So in this, he tells me he's a cheapy tie in this. I always like the card in this. He's so cheapy, but he keeps a straight face and so on. And it's like I say, you get the month every 2 minutes, but it's coming into October the 31st, Halloween. And let's say you get the song, everyone remembers it, it's a very taxi song, you know, 3 more days to Halloween, Halloween, I'm not going to do the rest. And it's basically to do with the masts. And I love one bit where this woman gets like a badge and it comes off and she's messing about. But I do know in the Terrifiers one that was slightly trimmed down. But if you have to look to see the uncut one, it definitely doesn't fuck around in the door because she fucks about. A laser comes out, burns all her fucking face off. She's got bugs and cheapy toilies all over the face. All her face is burnt off. She's got a teeth like that. Really cheap, and I mean really, really fucked up scene. And like I say, you got the dirt in it. There's a little bit of bonking here and there. I thought, was it really needed? Did you really see that Tom Hanks is going to go with his dirt? He even mentions that she's long enough to be his fucking daughter, but he's having his end away with his dirt. We've only just met. And like I say, they start to investigation. The chat's on that they're not a couple. And the dude gets abducted. And this is my only bit of the film because you never actually see her get killed. You don't know what the fuck happens. Well, you assume she gets killed. I'll get to that in a bit. But I also forgot there's one that dies. And he's the one that played Michael Mathis in that. So the actor that played Michael Mathis, the guy with the mast, he actually makes a small appearance in this. And not only that, Jamie Lee Curtis does as well. Not as Jamie Lee Curtis' character, but there's a bit where they have a turfle, you have the radio, and it says, you all got to go to bed now. Turfle, turfle. That was actually Jamie Lee Curtis' voice. Interesting bit of history there. So, like I say, he breaks in, the dude gets abducted, he's fighting with his thing, and you find out it's a robot, but the one that gets his his ducks, I meant to say, punched out. That's actually the guy that played Michael Mathis in that. Interesting story. So then you get to find out what these Halloween masks are. You actually see the TV, and it's a pretty fucked up seeing this. This kid's watching it, he's got a pumpkin mask on, his face is melting, you've got bugs coming out, and that's when you find out the masks for the kids, the little Lembots mask on, the bads, kills kids. Kills fucking kids. So I'm thinking, this is a ballsy fucking film. This is a ballsy fucking film for that era for 1982. So our main man, he escapes, he gets the dough, he fucks around with the badges, he kills all the robots, you think he kills the main villain. I love the bit where he smiles at him like that. And he taps his hands, lays it, hits his face, and he just for some reason just fades away. And you think, well, that's it, he saved the day. But somehow I've got the idea, maybe it's his spirit, it's all in the TV, I don't fucking know. Doesn't tell you that bit, but I'm assuming it is. He's diving in the car and he's looking at the dirt. He's acting weird at this point, and that's the bit where I'm on about. She attacks him and he smashes her face, and you find she's a fucking robot. And it always got to me, did they kill her? Why did they keep her? So I'm always thinking, did they keep her as a backup just in case anything was to happen? But she's a robot. Obviously, I think the main dude got killed. They turned her into one of them robots. So he runs out, he's going to save the day, he goes to the TV. Anyone that's seen Halloween 3 will know what the fuck I'm on about. There's a bit where he's telling them to turn the TV off. He says, stop it. Next channel. Stop it. Stop it. That scene Well, originally, when they test that line, you're going to hear kids screaming. Loads of kids going, ah, and screaming their heads off. So therefore, I got there and one of the channels wasn't turned off. Just that got stopped. And that's one thing I love about John Carpenter. He did it in The Thing. He does it in that through his films. It's like he lets you decide how you want it to end. Is it going to be a happy ending? Does he save the day? Is it going to be a sequel pay ending? And each one of them, he does that a lot on Carpenter. He's very clever at that. Different Carpenter, he's great on that. He's very good at doing that in his earlier films. And it ends where he says, stop it, stop it, stop it. And then it ends like that. And I like that. I thought it was a different it was different. Like I say, you got a few actors from most of the other Halloween films, and even a bit where they show a TV spot trailer to the original Halloween, which is sort of like a love letter. And he wanted it. John Carpenter wanted this film to be a different film, more of a fantasy, a little bit of science fiction with the robot scene, a lot of horror, and then it would have been a big success. He would have done one probably with an haunted house. Sadly to say, people booed it, they pinned it, they booed-hooed it because it didn't have Michael Mathers in it. But at the end of the fucking day, right, I like that. For people they just don't like Halloween 4, I like it. But that one, the 6th one, the 7th one, and all the others, they were shit. The remakes, the reboots, the re-shitting ins with Rob Zombie, the ones after that. You name me one Halloween film what I thought was good. So that now. So that. To me, maybe a bit of that, fair enough. The rest suck ass. That's only my opinion. I'm not saying people will, I like the 6th one. That's great. I'm happy for you. But to me, I just love to see what it would have been like if the Halloween had a different story. I like Michael Mathers, but it just would have been curious, that's all. Curious. And it's investing in way Jamie Curtis to the bit. Turfu, you got the actor that played Michael Mathers in that one, make a small appearance as a robot. And I like that. I dilute it. I know now that Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, is a total classic. But it's one of these. Get rid of Halloween 3. But Season of the Witch, would it have been a big hit film then? Some people love the film. Still today, some people hate the film. But me, I think it's an underestimated film. It's a tougher film. It had balls, because it was definitely gory when you get to the uncut one. The woman's face getting burnt off. The guy getting his face ripped out. A kid getting fucking brutally murdered with bugs coming out of his face. A family getting killed. It's a ballsy film. It's a ballsy film. This film has balls. Has balls. Big fucking balls. And I love it for that. I dilute it. I don't know why I'm offending it because it's a total classic, but the people today will insult it. It ain't got Michael Mathers. Did people not see fucking trailers in 1982? Did you have the internet? But did not people see TV spots, TV trailers, and so on back in 1982? Come on. Did not market the film in 1982. I love Halloween 3. I think it was different, and it's sad in one way because John Carpenter didn't get what he wanted. He started when in 1988 to do They Live. I love They Live, but there's a bit of me that would have loved to see what would happen if this would have been a big hit. Even though I loved that one, there's a bit of me that would have been curious what it would have been like if John Carpenter got what he wanted. But I love Halloween 3. I think it's a classic. So fuck it. A 6-star rating for me. Is it as good as the original? No. Is it as good as that one? No. But I still think it's a good film. I still think it's got balls. You heard what I said? Rewind back what I think. So fuck it. As my mate John Nance would say, stop it. Stop it. Turn the next channel. The next channel. No, it's not off. It's not off. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it!